He's gone. He entered the tower and never returned. The Overlord is dead. Howdy folks, I'm the Roleplay Gamer and I like to party. I'd like to introduce you to the Dark Ranger. I'm not going to show you the character yet because he isn't stylish yet, but we'll get there. So, let me just straight up show you the skills to begin with. I've prepared the shit out of this character, and I'll tell you why in a second. So we've got 40 Conjuration, with of course Novice Conjuration, Mystic Binding, and Apprentice Conjuration. Get back there, sir. Thank you very much. And the only other skill I've invested in is Archery. We've also taken that to 40. And the reason I went so high with both of these skills is mostly because I needed the Magicka. I'm using Bound Bow as my primary damage dealer, and it uses a shitload of mana. So I had to just keep, pumping up those skills to get the levels so I could, get the mana. So what level are we? Level 8? Yep, that's fairly high, but it should be fun. So here we are at the tower. What is it called? The Nightcaller Temple. That's right. Oh wow! All right. That was quite blinding. We're at Nightcaller Temple, where the Overlord has been slain. He's gone in, left his most faithful lieutenant behind, the Dark Ranger, and he's not come out. And now it's up to the Dark Ranger to pick up the slack, basically. So what's the Dark Ranger all about? Firstly, let's go to Dawnstar to get out of the cold, because we've got Frostfall going. But there's no realistic needs and diseases, because I feel like that is boring. Frostfall can be exciting, because it's like, alright, we can't hang around in the cold too long. But yes. At least I think Frostfall's working. It should be working. Anyway. So the Dark Ranger is a mix of a few things. He's a trusted lieutenant of the Overlord. So not necessarily a second in command, but he is the natural, for lack of a better term, successor, should the Overlord fall. Not like officially, but it's sort of a Witch King situation. Sauron has been taken down, and the Witch King is now taking over Angmar and being just a general badass. So we've got that element going, but there's also the Dark Rangers from Battle for Middle-earth 2: Rise of the Witch King. That were basically the twisted, corrupted counterparts to the Numenorians. Oh, sorry, not yes, Numenorians, but the Dunedain Rangers more specifically. So I like that idea as well. So we're going, full Conjuration and Archery. We're rocking the Bound Bow, sucking up all that Magicka, and we're also going to dabble in Necromancy, in raising corpses, and specifically corpses, not Atranax or anything like that. But I'm going to leave it up to you how far we delve into Necromancy. Whether we want to go, full Necromancy, or just, the odd zombie here and there. So, I've got a whole new, just a thing of mods. New mods across the board for the most part. There are a few that I've kept. But firstly, we should decide what's going on. So, the Overlord's just carked it. Perhaps it's moments after he died, and we've just received word. Perhaps that priest fellow who was with him came scurrying out. Not confident that he could continue his mission without help, so he fled, and that's how we found out. That's how the Dark Ranger found out that the Overlord is dead. So now it's up to us to basically do whatever we want. I feel like the Dark Ranger is very loyal and is going to want to keep the evil presence going. In the Overlord's absence. So first things first, we should probably find a place to set up shop, to set up a HQ and start recruiting people. We're going to go ham into this guild starter nonsense. And I mean nonsense in the nicest possible way. I just like saying nonsense. It's a good mod. I enjoy it. So we're going to go ham into that and really cause some shit and see if we can get the inhabitants of Skyrim to really hate us. So I'd like to find an open area, maybe you know the drill, of fort or preferably tower, because I like towers. And I'd also like to get out of this cold, but it doesn't seem like it's affecting us. Like I said, pay no attention to what I'm wearing. We're not badass yet, but we'll get there. So suppose let's do a little bit of exploring and figure out where we want to go, because we're kind of lost at the moment. Both emotionally, well, not so much physically, more emotionally. If the evil minions of the Overlord can have emotions. Can we get away with this area? I mean, just... Oh, okay. So that's how it is. Okay, so I'm not going to go too much into what the wizard happened to my Skyrim install, because, I mean, I could take up the whole episode boring you with technicalities. I probably shouldn't have put the bow away, because I haven't got enough magicka to summon it again. That's right. Adept. Oh, we do have lockpicks. Good. Okay, you want to open or what? No, please. That'll do it. No. Nah, it's so close too. More that way? No, it's almost, come on, come on. Oh my god, it's just adept. I can usually, okay. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't even know what's happening here, guys. Clearly, the Dark Ranger, there we go. Clearly the Dark Ranger is too distraught to pick a goddamn lock. That wasn't really worth it, but I felt like I needed to persevere there. I need some sort of small victory. Activate pedestal. Nope. Yeah, we might be able to get away with using this place temporarily. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, so I'm not going to bore you with every little thing. I feel like that's a song, but I don't know. I feel like I should be able to get through there too. I'm feeling a lot of things right now. But I did manage to sort it out. It took me like 2 days. And lots of frustration. And now I hate Skyrim. On a code level. It had something to do with permissions. You know what? I hate Skyrim and Windows 10 equally. Right now. Right? This goddamn security that they force on you. Which is great for people who don't know how to use computers. But if you know what you're doing, it's just a pain in the ass. Because it just prevents me from doing a whole bunch of things. Then OBS stopped working. Why? Because I apparently need to run it as administrator. And it wasn't running as an administrator by default. Why? I don't know. I suspect it might have something to do with the fact that I was installing Windows 10 on top of Windows 7. You know, a direct upgrade. Which means, I imagine that if it was a clean install of Windows 10, then anything I installed after, after the fact would be, by default, administrator. But I don't know. Alright, so now we've got to recruit some people, but who? I feel like that's salty, like, mine owner, maybe? She's got some sass. Okay, so the Dark Ranger is very much, an apprentice of the Overlord. So he has a little bit of the Overlord's domineering charm, I suppose. His ability to get people to follow him. And of course, he learnt necromancy from the Overlord. Let's just gloss over the fact that in terms of the actual game mechanics, he's probably a higher level necromancer due to his conjuration level than the Overlord was. But shh, let's forget about that. Let's forget about that. Oh, whoops, no. Okay, let's do this. Hello, grumpy miss.
You're wrong to come here, stranger. No rest in Dawnstar.
And who's in charge around here? I want to get the lay of the land.
That would be Jarl Skald the Elder. He's over in the White Hall, probably talking about Ulfric like he's the second coming of Talos.
Okay. I can see that you're dissatisfied with, you know, everything that's going on around here. Because you're giving me the stink eye right now. And I know it's not me, because, you know, I'm spectacular. I have the answer. You follow me, and we're going to fix all this shit up. What do you say?
Of course.
That's right. Okay. I got a headquarters, a temporary headquarters. Don't worry, we're going to find some better accommodation soon. I'll mark it on your map.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad you made this decision.
Yeah, I'm loving the enthusiasm. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have followers and then I'm going to have guild members. So for the most part, I'm not going to have my guild members follow me. They go straight to the guild and then they get sent out on jobs and whatnot. And there are more than enough followers in Skyrim for us to have followers separately. And they'll probably have... they'll be more entertaining anyway. Okay, so mods. We no longer have Dead is Dead. I know some of you will be, probably most of you will be happy about that, but that doesn't mean that we can't ever die. There is a threshold. Do we want anyone else from Skyrim? I mean, let's not be too ridiculous here, because let's not forget that the Dark Ranger is not the Overlord. He can't get the Jarl to follow him, right? It's got to be people appropriate. So this is in some ways a more roleplay. I feel like it's a new era, it's a new install, a new set of mods. That's the word I was looking for. Set of mods. New thumbnail. Let's do it. Who we got here? Lond.
If I get any rest soon, I'll count myself richer than a king.
How would you like to actually be richer than a king?
I mine, work the smelter. Ain't much else to tell.
I've got some better work for you if you're interested. You join my quote-unquote guild. We'll get you set up.
Of course.
Alright. HQ is nearby. Don't worry, it's temporary. We're going to find a better place soon. I'll mark it on your map.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
I better be. Okay, alright. Maybe one more. We'll see. Hello, gentlemen? Let's talk to... Captain White. Let's talk to the Dark Elf.
I don't like taking orders from a boy, but I need the gold.
Oh, you need the gold, you say? Well, I can hook you up. Instead of slaving away on this leaky bucket, come join my guild.
Of course.
Guild HQ nearby. I'll mark it on your map, man.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad you made this decision.
Splendid. Alright. We're starting to replenish the ranks. And apparently I feel comfortable. This is good. So, mods. And let's head out. Let's cause some trouble. Try and get some better equipment, I think. But where are we going to go? We should probably just go straight up south. Do we have any torches? We do. I will use that to keep myself warm, just in case. We'll follow the road. So, mods. Dead is gone. It was a little bit stressful, I will admit, because then there's also no room for me to be like, well, actually, I feel like that was a bad episode. I could have done it better, commentary-wise. So with Dead is Dead, I can't go back and do a better commentary version of an episode because Dead is Dead. I mean, I could, like, finagle the save files and whatnot, but it's just an extra headache, so we're not going to do that. Instead, I've got this mod... Hang on, let me just remember what it's called. SM Essential Player. So basically, the player is essential. Oh, alright, here we go. Alright. Let's hope it doesn't... We don't end up showing it off. Here, no, this is good. We're doing ridiculous amounts of damage with our bound bow. Yeah, that's the one. Man, I really need to get a badass looking hood right quick. Also, guys, let me know what you think is appropriate for this character. Light armor or heavy armor? I'm legitimately on the fence. I like the concept of heavy armor. You know, a ranger in heavy armor, just, it seems weird and badass to me, and it's more ring wraithy. it's more Witch King, so I appreciate that. Oh, the Thelmor. These guys are gonna have to be slain. Not now, but we're gonna hunt them down. Oh man, I really want that armor. Maybe his though. Yeah, so heavy armor. I like heavy armor for the look. But I'm also wary of if we're gonna do any sneaking, which is not out of place for a ranger, then that's going to be hindered by the heavy armor. So maybe light armor is the way to go. I'll let you guys decide. I'm totally malleable on that point. Alright, so death. I'm actually essential. As a player, I am unkillable. I'm invincible. So what happens is when I, quote-unquote, die, I'm going to fall to my knees. What do we got? Just bandits? Let's do this. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, I need the equipment. This is gonna be good. Hang on. Can we do this? Can we do this? Yes, we can. Exposure has increased. Oh, this is not good. Oh, come on. Yes, sir. Oh, straight in the butt. In the butt. Oh man, that's so good. But my exposure has increased. So let's pull the torch out and just warm up a little bit before we continue. I think I'm still undetected too. This is great. So when we die, we fall to our knees, and it's basically, you know, the yielding animation. And depending on the enemy we're fighting, they're gonna back off. Like for example, if it's guards, then they'll stop engaging, and they'll do the whole arrest dialogue, which is pretty cool. So we can actually fight guards, get defeated, not die, and then go to prison or pay the fine or whatever, which is pretty spectacular. Now, you are weakened. You actually have broken bones. You get serious debuffs. Either like reduced magicka and health for I think 5 minutes, 5 real minutes, not in-game minutes. And okay, all right, let's do this. Bound. Oh, okay. No, I haven't got enough. What? Oh, because I'm freezing. Is that right? Damn it. Is that what's going on? Hang on. What the shit? I don't know why this I don't know why this is happening. But apparently I don't have enough magicka, even though I do. So let's get out of the cold. Where's the best way to go? Shit. This is not good. I guess I have to go back to Dawnstar. Place marker. Yeah, okay. So you get serious debuffs when you yield like that. And you don't have to yield. You can keep fighting. It's not advisable because, you know, you're severely weakened. But you can. You can keep fighting. However, if you are killed while you're still... if you're killed again while you're still debuffed, then you actually die. You leave a body on the ground and you become a ghost. So I think functionally it just like duplicates your body. Light snow begins to fall. Yeah, I need to get back into the warp. Damn. Oh, hang on. Hello, dead sir. Oh, I like all this. While we're here, we may as well raise him. Excellent. I've got a couple necromancy mods as well. That nothing overhauled. I'll tell you my my reasoning for that in a second, once I finally get through explaining how death works. So if we become a ghost and it like duplicates. Oh, okay. You're freezing to death. This is not good. Why? Why is this happening? I didn't expect that to occur so quick. All right, I think we're almost there. Oh shit. Let's run for it. So you become a ghost and like you're ethereal for a certain amount of time and you can't interact with anything. So you're invulnerable, but you can't interact with anything. We can summon another one because of the necromancy mods. I've got multiple summons available up to a point. But that doesn't mean that you're down and out forever. Like once the ethereal runs out, you can interact with your body and you basically come back to life. If you interact with anything, you come back to life in a new body. But your old body is left there, so you can like raise your old body or whatnot. Don't, come on, I've got a torch. Why? Why is this happening? I have a torch. Why are you freezing to death? It's okay, I'll be fine. It's not like we're gonna die or anything. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Before completely succumbing to exposure, a nearby hunter discovers you while venturing out in search of game. You awaken to find yourself at their campsite, frostbitten but otherwise intact. Yeah, so we are basically invincible. This is very atmospheric. Okay, so let's not do that again. I'm still freezing. Shit. Okay. Where am I? Right. I mean, I was pretty close to Dawnstar. Couldn't you have just taken me to Dawnstar? Thanks, I guess. For that, I won't kill you. Okay. So yeah, I feel like depending on the character, we'll handle it differently. The heat keeps you from getting cold. Cool. So let's just wait here and warm up while we finish up. So depending on the character, we're going to handle death differently. I feel like for the Dark Ranger, because he is mortal, if he becomes a ghost, he's dead. That's it. Series done. If like a future vampire character becomes a ghost, I think we can get away with bringing them back. In terms of gameplay, you never die. It's, as far as I'm aware, it's actually impossible to die. So there is going to have to be a bit of self-control and self-imposed rules here, which I think is fine. It gives us a little more freedom and choice. Let me know what you think. I reckon it's a better way to go than straight up dead is dead. Furthermore, like I said, you know, if there are any technical issues or if I just produce a shit episode but I happen to die during that episode, I can re-record it. Not to cheat, but just to provide better entertainment for you guys. Because that's my primary concern here after all. Anyway, there we go. We really got to get some better stuff for the Dark Ranger. Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't know that could happen. Excellent. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you taste the game, like, subscribe, and comment. And check out my music at ricardoestarte.com. Link in the description, as always. I feel like I'm forgetting something, that there's something else I should have mentioned. But you know what? If there's anything I missed, just make sure you ask your questions in the comments below, and I'll answer them. YouTube is being a pain in the ass at the moment. Everything is breaking. I'm just technical issues across the board. I can't actually see comments. So, I mean, I can see comments if there are ways for me to see the comments and reply to them. I just get no notification of comments. So, as far as YouTube is concerned, for the past 5 days, none of my videos have gotten comments. And I know that is false. So that is why I haven't replied yet to everyone's comments, but I will soon. Anyway, guys, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer, out.